The 10 most dangerous fish on Earth, piranhas are actually ranked 7th. Number 1 is the stuff of every man's nightmares. Watch out, or you will regret it. When we talk about fish, we are often drawn to those hulking, fearsome-looking giants, like giant sharks and fierce-looking marlins. However, danger is not always obvious. Some fish that look ordinary or even fragile hide lethal threats. In today's video, Top 10 Earth will show you the 10 most dangerous fish in the world. In a certain sea area off the coast of Iowa, USA, a terrifying incident once occurred. A swimmer, completely caught off guard, was attacked by a swift barracuda. The thigh was bitten severely. The wound was so serious it required 60 stitches. Upon close inspection of the bite area left by the barracuda, one can see a row of dense, semicircular puncture holes, as if struck hard by a mace. It is clear that calling the barracuda the wolf of the sea is well-deserved. Its ferocity is truly bone-chilling. The barracuda, a member of the Spiraena genus in the Spiraenidae family, is renowned for its massive size, reaching up to 1.8 meters, and its fierce appearance. They have a savage temperament, possess strong aggression, and are apex predators in tropical waters. Whether hunting alone or in groups, the barracuda can display astonishing hunting skills. They are skilled at using ambush tactics, striking prey with incredible speed. As water temperatures rise in summer and autumn, these overlords of the tropical seas also wander into temperate zones. Therefore, in the vast waters of the Indian, Pacific, and Atlantic Oceans, we can all find their tracks. The South China Sea is their paradise all year round, attracting countless anglers to challenge them. Because they move swiftly through the water, feed aggressively, and enjoy moving in schools, people often compare them to packs of wolves in the ocean. In terms of tactical application, barracudas rely not only on collective strength, but also cleverly utilize the phosphorescence reflected by their scales. When they school together, the silver-gray scales on their bodies can shimmer with a hypnotic glow. Looking like flashing stars, it confuses the enemy, leaving them lost in the chaos, thereby creating a perfect opportunity for the barracuda shoal to escape. Although barracudas appear ordinary, when they unite, they can exert astonishing force to drive away powerful rivals, such as sharks. The ferocity of the barracuda is not only manifested in preying on food, they sometimes even resort to cannibalism out of hunger. Records show that, under starvation conditions, barracudas will not even spare their own kind. Although the barracuda's diet is broad, eating almost anything, their primary food is still small marine animals, such as sardines, mackerel, mullet, and squid. Under normal circumstances, barracudas do not easily harm humans. However, occasionally there are reports of swimmers being bitten. This is usually because the shiny metallic objects on them cause a misunderstanding for the sawfish, leading them to attack, mistaking them for a school of small fish. Their prominent long snouts hide sharp teeth. Once bitten, the experience is certainly not pleasant. In the coastal waters of tropical and subtropical regions, as well as in freshwater rivers and lakes, hides a true chainsaw maniac. In ancient folk legends, it is often depicted as a powerful, near-mythical sea monster. It is said that they can easily cut fishermen and their boats clean in half. It is none other than the saw-bladed sawfish. The sawfish has a fierce disposition and a massive physique. An adult reaches an average length of 5 meters, with some records even exceeding the 7.5-meter mark. They can weigh over 500 kilograms. Sawfish prefer resting on shallow seabeds. They are capable of moving freely between salt and fresh water, making them true residents of warm water environments. Their history can be traced back to the distant Cretaceous period, having roamed the Earth for over 50 million years. They are truly living fossils of the ocean. The sawfish has a unique appearance, equipped on its head with a sharp weapon like a chainsaw. Both sides are lined with up to 21 to 35 pairs of rostral teeth. Their faces are flat, looking almost as if they carry a hint of mockery. Among marine life, size often symbolizes power and status as a giant of the ocean. Thanks to their sheer size, they have carved out a place for themselves, becoming undisputed overlords. Beyond their massive size, the sawfish's power is also truly astonishing. They possess remarkable explosive strength and dense, powerful muscles. Once they launch an attack, it is enough to churn up the seafloor. Even the ocean's apex predator, the great white shark, would not dare to easily challenge the authority of a sawfish. The teeth of the sawfish are undoubtedly their most conspicuous feature. These teeth have evolved from the upper muzzle. They are sharp, pointed, and triangle-shaped. In numbers, they can reach 35 pairs. The entirety looks just like a giant chainsaw. These teeth are not only sharp, but also rock-hard and extremely aggressive, capable of easily tearing prey apart. Beyond their offensive power, the sawfish is also a master of surprise attacks. Their bodies are flat, allowing them to lie camouflaged on the seabed or in the sand, or lying on their rostral teeth to sense and capture prey. Once prey is detected, they strike swiftly, using those teeth to hack the prey into pieces, then consuming them one by one. The sawfish's teeth are not just for hunting, they serve many functions. They can dig through sand and clear away debris, serving as essential tools for the sawfish's survival and feeding. Furthermore, the rostral teeth are packed with sensory nerves. These nerves act as electronic sensors, helping the sawfish detect the electric fields of nearby prey, thus allowing for precision strikes. Additionally, the sawfish's hearing is also quite exceptional. Their auditory cells are highly developed, capable of receiving sound waves as high as 268 Hz, whereas common large predatory fish only pick up sound waves of 500 Hz. This advantage gives the sawfish a significant edge, thriving in oceanic realms. Yet, according to scientific research, the sturgeon has a relatively slow growth rate. Its juvenile stage makes it an easy target for other carnivorous fish species. Compounded by heavy human overfishing and marine environmental pollution, the sturgeon population is in sharp decline. This creature that once dominated the seas is now critically endangered, teetering on the brink of extinction. Within the waters of the Amazon lurks a mysterious creature, a living high-voltage wire, the electric eel. Adult electric eels can reach up to 2.5 meters in length. Weighing about 20 kilograms, they can discharge instantaneous voltage of 300 to 800 volts, with extreme cases reported to have broken through a staggering 860 volts. This immense electric shock capability has made the electric eel infamous in the Amazon River, becoming an object of fear for many creatures, even the notorious piranha. Within the electric eel's shock zone, cannot escape its electrifying fate. It is further worth noting that the electric eel's shock is not limited to close combat. They can, within a 3-meter range in water, unleash a long-range strike, effortlessly subduing their prey. So, where exactly does the electric eel's power come from? And how do they ensure they do not electrocute themselves? In fact, the electric eel possesses unique electrocytes within its body. These cells are specialized modifications of muscle cells. One side of them is packed with ion channels, while the other side lacks them, creating a unidirectional flow of ions, thereby establishing a stable voltage difference across the two sides of the cell. Though the electrical output of each individual cell is minuscule, the electric eel's body contains countless such cells. These cells, connected through sophisticated series and parallel configurations, like the assembly of numerous small batteries, work together to form a highly effective discharge system. The electric eel's nervous system can precisely regulate and control the intensity and timing of the discharge. When a full-force discharge is required, the electric eel mobilizes nearly all its electrocytes, acting in unison to unleash an astonishing surge of energy. To avoid self-harming accidental shocks, the electric eel has evolved internal high electrical resistance during discharge. The current prefers to flow through the path of lower resistance, the water. This characteristic ensures the electric eel is unlikely to shock itself. Furthermore, the electric eel's anatomy is specially designed to ingeniously protect its vital organs from potential damage by the current. Although the electric eel is technically a fish, it does not breathe in water as easily as traditional fish. On the contrary, it needs to surface every 10 minutes or so to take in a precious gulp of fresh air. This unusual habit is dictated by the electric eel's environment. The stagnant waters of the Amazon rainforest, these areas clogged with decomposing leaves and branches, suffer from significantly low oxygen levels, necessitating survival. Electric eels had to evolve this unique breathing mechanism. When it comes to piranhas, what might cross our minds? Terrifying and ferocious image is that they are humans' worst nightmare. In various films and shows, piranhas are depicted as cunning and bloodthirsty, showing no mercy to any living thing and stripping them to the bone in an instant. However, the truth about piranhas is it really as terrifying as movies portray? Just how dangerous are they? Piranhas, also known as caribbees, inhabit the Amazon River basin in South America. These fish have relatively short necks, and their skull structure, especially the jawbones, is very solid, providing them with a powerful bite force. Their bodies are oval-shaped, laterally compressed, with a forked tail. They are actually one of many edible fish species. It is worth mentioning that piranhas possess a keen sense of hearing, especially with an extraordinary sensitivity to the scent of blood. Even the slightest trace of blood can trigger a massive, frenzied attack, making them fierce predators in the river. The bite force of a piranha is so powerful, it is truly jaw-dropping. The force of their upper and lower jaws is enough to pierce tough cowhide, or even materials as hard as wood. They can even snap a steel fishing hook in one bite. In the face of such ferocious predators, other fish naturally stand no chance. Even the catfish, often deemed the kings of the water, once they encounter piranhas, immediately resort to their survival instincts, flipping their bodies, turning their tough backs downward, and quickly rising to the surface to protect their vulnerable bellies from piranha attacks. Interestingly, piranhas are only pack predators when in groups. Once they are away from the school, or when their numbers are few, they become quite timid. If they are not hungry, even if you stick your hand in the water, they won't attack, and may even cower in a corner. Solitary piranhas are generally larger, but have a much shyer temperament. Generally, they won't actively attack creatures larger than themselves, although piranha attacks on humans are rare. But it is not entirely absent. In 2011, in the state of Amapá, Brazil, an 11-year-old girl was attacked and killed while swimming in the river. In 2012, there was a case on the Paraguay River involving a piranha attack on about 100 people, but no fatalities were reported. Round eyes. A tiny mouth, looking like a little puffy ball when it is annoyed. That is right, it is none other than the pufferfish. However, such an adorable pufferfish, but it can kill a person instantly, is long and round in shape, with a relatively square and flat head, and a yellowish-white belly. Its entire body is smooth with no scales. It looks cute and harmless. When it encounters danger, it inhales water and air, turning its belly into a big balloon, used for intimidation and defense. Because of this trait, the pufferfish appears even more adorable. It is also widely known by names like bubblefish or pufferfish. Beyond its meat, the entire pufferfish is laced with toxins. Its internal organs, especially the roe and liver, are lethally poisonous. Their toxicity far exceeds that of any common oxidant. Even boiling cannot fully neutralize them. A single gram of pufferfish toxin is enough to kill 500 people. In fact, just 4.3 milligrams can be fatal to an adult. Even those daring hunters who try to catch them often meet their match in the process. What is truly terrifying is that the toxin does not target the brain, but it directly ravages the body. Pufferfish toxin is a potent neurotoxin, specifically attacking nerve cells. Upon being poisoned, symptoms appear within 3 hours. Among those who succumb to its venom, a significant number do not even make it past 4 hours. In the past, more than a few chefs preparing this fish lost their lives due to improper handling, a grim testament to its lethal nature. Despite the extreme danger, thanks to its rich collagen and amino acids, countless people still risk everything to savor it. This has turned the pufferfish into an enigma, a delicacy that is as exquisite as it is deadly. Beyond its lethal poison, the pufferfish possesses an astonishing bite force, though their teeth appear ordinary. Their hardness far surpasses that of human teeth, capable even of biting through steel hardware. If you were foolish enough to put your finger in its mouth, the consequences would be unthinkable. It might be hard to believe, but inside the stomachs of caught tiger sharks, workers have found car tires, life buoys, wine bottles, and tin cans. You can imagine that when they are hungry. They are not exactly picky eaters. The tiger shark's unique torpedo-like silhouette makes them particularly striking in the ocean. They have disproportionately large heads, appearing notably bulky and round. Their nostrils are also unusually wide. However, what draws the most attention is undoubtedly the vivid spots and stripes on their backs. These features are what earned them the name tiger shark. Interestingly, these marks and stripes are far more prominent on younger tiger sharks, helping them camouflaged among their peers, predators fleeing hunger. However, as they age, these markings begin to fade, until they eventually disappear. In terms of physical size, tiger sharks rival the great white shark. They can grow between 4 to 6 meters long, weighing about 500 kilograms. The tiger shark's dominance in the ocean is thanks to their extraordinary senses of smell and sight. They possess a highly acute sense of smell, capable of detecting the faint scent of food from afar, allowing them to pinpoint their prey with precision. Their visual system is in a league of its own. With those large, agile eyes, they can swiftly track any moving object. Whether it is fish, schools of fish, or shellfish, little escapes their sharp gaze. Beyond their exceptional movement and sensory abilities, the tiger shark's teeth are the key to their status as masters of the ocean. These teeth are razor sharp, capable of easily slicing through prey's tough hide and tissue, providing a massive advantage during a hunt. The tiger shark's jaw is equally flexible and formidable. It can open its mouth in a flash, leaving its prey nowhere to escape. Furthermore, their bite force is exceptionally powerful, capable of tearing prey apart with minimal effort, making the tiger shark feared by other fish. Tiger sharks are viviparous, giving birth to as many as 50 pups at a time. Yet their survival rules are cruel and unique. Inside the mother's womb, the pups face the test of cannibalism. Only the strongest embryos survive. This survival competition ensures that tiger shark pups are born with superior predatory instincts. Only the fittest individuals can survive in such an intense environment. Lionfish have a penchant for sunshine, tending to bask during the day, floating up to the diving layers to soak up the sun's rays to their heart's content, bathed in the sunlight. The lionfish's semi-transparent body, complemented by its flowing pectoral and dorsal fins, creates a breathtakingly beautiful sight. However, concealed beneath its elegant exterior and small size, lies a hair-raising danger. The lionfish's pectoral and dorsal fins are uniquely structured, composed of numerous spines, the lower parts of which are hard as rock, while the upper parts appear relatively delicate. Usually, when a lionfish swims through the water, its fin tips sway gently with the current. But once danger is perceived, its entire set of fins stands erect, assuming a defensive posture. It is particularly worth noting that the base of the lionfish's spines contains venom glands, with venom needles hidden at the tips. These glands produce toxins, delivered through inner channels of the spines into the needles. If any animal attempts to provoke it, the lionfish will charge at the intruder without hesitation, injecting venom into its body. Once stung, one feels excruciating pain and swelling. Reports have described a fisherman who, after being stung, was weeping in pain like a child. Although the lionfish is small and lacks aggressive attack behavior, its unique defense mechanism is truly world-class in the ocean. Precisely because of this, the lionfish has few enemies in the sea. Even larger fish that accidentally swallow it will spit it back out due to its stinging spines, causing them great agony. So, the claim that lionfish can kill sharks is actually a misconception. Why do we say so? First, regarding their habitats. Sharks are widely distributed in deep seas up to 1,300 meters, and they prefer inhabiting vast oceanic regions. Even in shallow water areas, sharks are rarely found in coral reefs or rocky areas. This means their chances of encountering a lionfish are slim. Although the lionfish is called one of the most dangerous aquatic creatures, this is only in terms of the threat posed to humans. To date, there have been no reported cases of fatal lionfish stings. When we talk about life in the ocean, the great white shark is undoubtedly the one that makes our hearts race and sends shivers down our spines. It is not only a classic from a Spielberg film, the protagonist of Jaws, and a top-tier predator in the real ocean world. So, just how dangerous is the great white shark? The great white shark, also known as the man-eater, is a species within the Lamnidae family. It is currently the largest known predatory fish. Adult great whites can reach lengths of 4 to 6 meters and weigh over 2 tons. Their bodies are spindle-shaped, with a robust torso and a crescent-shaped tail. It provided powerful propulsion. The teeth of the great white are their unique weapons. They are large and sharp, with serrated edges, capable of snapping through prey with ease. The great white is renowned for its immense aggressiveness and unique hunting techniques. They commonly use active pursuit, ambush attacks, breaching strikes, and scent-based tracking to capture their prey. Great whites possess incredible swimming speeds, allowing them to close in on prey rapidly to launch an attack. At the same time, they are also skilled at lurking underwater, waiting for prey to approach before striking suddenly. Furthermore, the great white's sense of smell is extremely acute, enabling them to track prey by scent. Great whites have almost no natural predators in the ocean, and for humans, they represent a potential danger. While attacks on humans are not common, when they do occur, they often lead to severe consequences. According to researcher analysis, the reason behind great white attacks on humans is often because they mistake humans for prey like sea lions or seals, or perhaps they simply want to take a bite of a human to conduct an investigation. However, due to the great white's large, sharp teeth and immense bite force, the initial contact is heavy, making it very easy during the process of investigating humans to cause fatalities. When you walk along the coral reefs of Australia, shallow waters, or the muddy seabeds near the coast, you must be extremely careful when you see a rock, because that might not be a real stone, but a master of disguise, the stonefish. A stonefish, as the name implies, its appearance bears a striking resemblance to a common rock or coral, hence the name. This camouflage allows the stonefish to blend perfectly into its surroundings in the ocean, creating a blind spot for predators. They often linger within shallow coral reef waters, or among seabed rock formations. Their bodies are flattened, with dull colors, stippled with spots and textures that match the environment, making them hard to spot. The appearance of a stonefish is unremarkable, thick and rounded with many wart-like protrusions, resembling toad skin. Their skin color changes according to their environment. A stonefish's eyes are located on the top of its head and are particularly small, with a deep depression beneath them. They often tilt their bodies, clinging to the side of reef rocks, disguising themselves as stones. Once they spot prey, they throw open their mouths, a dangerous encounter, swallowed in a single bite. The most terrifying aspect of the stonefish lies in its toxins. They possess 13 venomous spines on their back. When threatened or stepped upon, these spines pierce the victim's skin, instantly injecting lethal venom. The stonefish's venom contains potent neurotoxins and cardiotoxins. Some individuals stung by a stonefish may even lose their lives. Over the past few decades, there have been numerous cases of stonefish stings worldwide. Victims often include divers, fishermen, and tourists. Many of them suffered severe injuries from accidentally touching the stonefish's venomous spines, with some cases resulting in fatalities. This fish does not look like much, appearing small and harmless. Yet it hides a chilling and terrifying side. It is often called a man's nightmare. This small fish is known as the Candiru. Even the name sounds unremarkable, but it is also referred to as the blue vampire fish. Does not that sound much more intimidating? The Candiru mainly inhabits the Amazon basin in Brazil, Peru, and Bolivia. It is a member of the tropical freshwater ecosystem, often hiding in the sandy riverbeds. The parasitic ability of the Candiru is one of its most feared traits. Some Candiru can grow up to 40 centimeters, but most variations are quite small. Their translucent bodies make them hard to spot in murky water. They are highly sensitive to the urea, or blood released by animals in the water, which often attracts them. The Candiru specializes in parasitizing the gills of large fish, feeding on their blood, but they occasionally take a wrong turn, entering the urethra or genital tracts of mammals. Once a Candiru enters the human or animal urethra or genital tract, it will stay there as a parasite, feeding on the host's blood. It not only destroys host organs, but can also lead to severe infections. Expecting them to swim out on their own is practically impossible, because their gill covers are equipped with barbs, allowing them to move forward through narrow passages, while making it impossible to back out. Faced with this situation, the only solution is surgical removal, which carries the risk of organ excision. Native tribes of the Amazon warn visitors to protect their sensitive areas when entering the river, to avoid Candiru invasion. In recent years, a terrifying rumor has circulated online. When people urinate in the river, the scent of urea attracts the Candiru. They will swim upstream against the urine stream, eventually entering the urinator's urethra. The validity of this rumor is still debated, but it is enough to make us wary of this small fish. Alright, that is all for today's video. I wonder, out of the 10 most dangerous fish introduced today, which one left the deepest impression on you? Let us know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Thank you for watching. We will see you in the next one.